Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to share with you a few beauty products which I have really been enjoying using lately. So let's get started. Okay, so the first one is Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. And this is really good. And I really love it because it's just so easy to use. I know that, you know, there are a number of products out there for doing the brows, but I find that with this one, you've basically got it almost sort of like an all-in-one product. And in the past, for years and years, I've always just used sort of like a Chanel brow pencil, and then I'll have a separate brush just to brush it through. But with this one, it just goes on. So you've got one end is the twist up brow pencil, and it comes in a number of shades, and then on the other end, you've got sort of like a spooling brush. And for me, eyebrows are just so important purely because I don't usually wear eye makeup at all. The reason being is because most of the time I wear glasses. In fact, my eyesight is so bad that I don't even have to pay for eye tests because it's considered it's sort of past the threshold of on the NHS as sort of like a disability. And so most of the time I wear these. I won't open my eyes, but you can probably tell how thick the lens are, and these are already kind of ultra thin lens, but yet they're still quite thick. So most of the time I'm wearing, you know, I wear glasses, so there's really not much point in me using eye makeup because you can't really see my eyes anyway. So the only time I wear contact lens is if I'm, you know, if I want to dress up and I'm going somewhere nice, if I am going to work events or I'm going to be on stage talking and I've got, you know, the lights on me and I want to sort of, you know, use a little bit more makeup. Or if I'm going to a formal meeting, that's the only time when I will put my contact lens in, and that's when I might use a bit of eye makeup. Otherwise, I really don't use makeup at all, apart from, you know, just a bit of lipstick and my eyebrows. I don't even use foundation. In fact, I really dislike using foundation. I don't like anything that sort of feels like it's clogging up my skin. So the only thing that I use really is a little bit of under eye concealer, and that's it. So for me, the brows and lips are the two most important things, because I think the brows helps to frame the face, and the lips just helps to give an extra bit of lift, I guess, you know, a bit of color. And so that's why, for me, my brows are quite important. And luckily, I do have very naturally kind of thick and dark brows. The only thing is that at the very top, sort of the top of the arch is just a little bit sparse, only at the very top. So the only thing I use this for is just to touch up the corners, the very top corners there on the tip of the arch, and then I just brush it through, and that's it. It's so simple, and so I highly recommend this product. And again, it's called Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this is number 6. Because I have very dark brows, so this is the darkest color that it comes in, and it's supposed to be last 12 hours. It's waterproof, twist up, non-sharpened tip, a blending spoolie brush. So really, you have everything in the one product, so it's so easy to use and I highly recommend this. Okay, so the next item that I've really been enjoying using, if you can't tell already, is my little MAC lipstick. And this is in the color Ruby Woo. Yeah, you know, the last few videos I've been wearing this shade of red. I never thought I could pull it off, but now that I've tried it, I really, really like it. I just think it's one of those colors that does go with a lot of different colored skin tones. And so yeah, I think it's just so nice. And like I said, because I don't really wear any makeup at all apart from just touching up my brows, I think I can get away with wearing such a bright red shade of lipstick because you know, it doesn't make me look too made up. And together I use the crayon precision lip definer from Chanel, and the color just matches perfectly together. So I'm really quite happy with these two products that just go really well together. And the Chanel lip liner, it glides on very easily. The MAC lipstick, I would say, is a little bit, because it's quite matte, this lip liner is in the color Framboise, and it's number 37 Framboise. And the MAC, as I said, is very matte, so I definitely would advise putting a little bit of lip balm or Vaseline, and then it becomes a lot easier to glide, and it's quite long lasting as well. So yeah, these two products I really, really have been enjoying using. The next product which I've really been enjoying using is the Volupte Liquid Color Balm from Yves Saint Laurent. And it's in the color, this is number 10, and it's in the color Devour Me Plum. And it's basically a lip gloss, and see, it's really pretty. And this is the shade which is what I'm more used to prior to me using this bright red. So I'll swatch it for you. So it's more of a deeper red, sort of burgundy red, but you can't, it doesn't look so dark actually. It looks darker on here. When you actually put it on the lips, it's because it's a gloss, it gives it more, it's more of a sheen, but with a slight sort of, you know, deep reddish color, but it's a gloss. It smells absolutely divine. Not that you would eat it anyway, but it smells really nice, and I think the packaging is just lovely. And it's not drying at all, so when you put it on, it just feels it just sits really nicely on the lip. So yes, I really, really like this. Right, the next two items, I'll mention them together because they're actually from the same brand, are Urban Decay's De-Slick Mattifying Powder and the All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. These are fabulous, fabulous products, especially the mattifying powder, because on the rare occasions when I do use eyeshadow and eyeliner, what I have found is that sometimes sort of after about maybe 4 or 5 hours, I would look as if I hadn't slept for 3 days, because somehow it's either the eyeliner, even with waterproof eyeliners, somehow I would still get a sort of like a grayish smudge underneath my eyes. And I realized it wasn't because the products were not waterproof, because they were, but I realized it's because if, you know, waterproof products does not actually have any effect on oily skin. Now, don't have oily skin as such, but I think sometimes, you know, the eye cream that I use might be a little bit too oily, and or sometimes through the course of the day, you know, the skin produces sebum. So what I have found was, you know, I have tried other kind of setting powders before. I actually bought the Laura Mercier one, but I actually found it quite drying on the skin. And this one, I read a lot of reviews, so I thought I'd try Urban Decay. And this was I'll just cover the mirror. It comes with sort of like this little pad, and it's like it's got a really silky smooth texture, and what I found was once I put the primer on the lid, I would just matte it and just dab a bit of this just over the eyes, and then I put my eyeshadow and eyeliner over the top, and it really does help to sort of keep everything in place and also blot out any sort of oiliness as well. So I have found this really, really effective. And then of course, to finish off with the all-nighter makeup spray, just, you know, a few spritz, and yeah, it really does keep everything in place for hours and hours. So these two products I highly recommend. And that's it. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, then please do consider subscribing to see what else I get up to. So until next time, take care and don't forget to smile. Bye-bye.